Okay guys, I got my patch welded in here. I gotta drill out some spot welds down across the bottom and plug them up. But yeah, you see that monstrosity with the studs on there? I wasn't thinking when I welded my patch in, but you see the side of this truck kind of comes out and then goes up back in? You know what I mean? Like, whoop. But see, when I rolled my patch up as I welded it, it didn't want to do that little belly, of course, you know. So I wasn't thinking. So what I did was I got it up there and I welded it. And now what I'm doing is I'm pounding out on these studs as I'm tapping in on my weld there to kind of bring this out and push this in, if you get what I'm saying, to try to get it to do what this is doing. I mean, I'm gonna put Duraglass and Bondo in there so I could build that out and make it look right, but I'm trying to get the metal as close as I can so I don't have to use that much filler. And it's working out rather well. I really wish I had a T-handle. I don't. I only got the slide hammer, but I'm using it like a T-hammer. Pounding out with the slide hammer a little bit, and then I'm just putting a lot of pressure, pulling out on the slide hammer as I'm tapping in right there. So yeah, I got these spaced about 1 inch apart, and now I'm going to take these all off because I already did it, and I'm going to put them where they aren't in every other one, you know what I mean, and do it again. So let me take these off. Let me show you anyway. You guys that are new to this or don't know how to do it, when you take a stud off after welding it, you don't cut it and then grind the head off, because then when you grind the head off, it gives you an opportunity to grind away actual metal from the vehicle. What you do is when you use your spot welder, you only hold it on there for a split second, just enough to hold it, and then you take your side cutters and grab it with the tips of them real tight, and you give her a little twist, and she comes right off of the metal. Now if you hold the stud welder on that stud too long and you actually melt the head right into the metal, then what you're going to do is you're going to create a hole there when you pull the stud off, which isn't good. So it takes practice. You just got to push the stud on, hold that trigger, bzzz, take it off. Not even a second. And then use your side cutters, give her a little pinch and twist her. And she should come right off right here. Give her a little pinch and twist her. That way you're not taking away or damaging the actual metal in the vehicle. You're just leaving a little tit where the stud was. So I'm going to weld a stud on in between every other one of these, and I'll show you how I was pulling it and hitting it. Okay guys, there you go. We'll try this angle. Hopefully it'll work. But can you see this? Yeah, you can see this. I'm just tightening my slide hammer down and pulling out a little, tapping in. To every single one. Just give it a little tap, pull on that handle. Like I said, I'm trying to pull out the middle and knock in the top. should do it. I should be able to, yeah, that did it. That gave me a nice contour to put my mud on, so I won't have a lot of sand and a whole extra lot of Bondo, you know what I mean? That did the job nicely. I'll give you guys a side view in a minute. I reuse my studs. Some people do, some people don't. I do. Use it at least 2 or 3 times. But here you go, guys. Now that I pulled out the center, you look down the side of the truck here. See if you get a good view. It almost matches. It feels a lot better. So I'm just gonna grind down my welds now. Maybe do some tapping up here, and then yeah, we'll be putting into the we'll be doing the Duraglass. So let me weld my spot welds on the bottom and then grind these bitches down, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, still out here. Took a little break to eat some dinner and hang out with the old lady when she got home, and came back out here again, and shit, got my welds ground down, and got my Duraglass on. So check her out. Oh yeah. See, I just put a skim coat of Duraglass in there. What I did was I just took it on my spreader and then I wiped it real tight to it, because I don't want to be here sanding Duraglass over. That shit sucks. But I mean, as you can see, all I did was bring it level with that lip that was there. It's probably actually a little under that lip. But I want it to be really easy sanding. I got my Bondo here. I mean, yeah, my Duraglass here. And across on my welds on the bottom. And the same thing over here in these 4 doors. I just did a really tight sweep through there just to fill her up. I'll probably sand that smooth with some 80 grit and see how low I am, because I'm pretty sure on some of this I'm below that little lip there. So I might put a second coat of Duraglass on it, or I might use some of the 3M, you know, the stuff I like. But yeah, so I might do that just to make it level, and then it's gonna get fucking hit with chip guard. Yeah, sure. A couple nice thick coats of chip guard. That way I don't have to sand it real good. I can just leave it in 80 grit, and then when I put that chip guard over it, I'm done. You'll never be able to fucking tell. Then it'll be time for paint. And yeah, so waiting for the Duraglass to dry. I forgot to tell you guys, when I did this and I smacked my Duraglass in there and laid it smooth, I had tape back here. I back taped this whole edge so the tape was halfway on the back edge and halfway hanging off, and I kind of pushed on this lip with my finger to push the tape so it would kind of stick to the bottom lip here, because if you guys remember, I'm not doing anything to the front of this panel. So yeah, and then when it was still wet, I ripped my tape off and I took thinner on a wipe ball and I just wiped that edge clean on all the doors and stuff. That way I don't have to deal with the front edge of that door, because like I said, I'm not doing it, so I don't want to get Duraglass on there, because once Duraglass is on there, you ain't taking it the fuck off. But I forgot to add that in there. Still waiting for the Duraglass to dry. Okay guys, before I get too carried away, I got my Duraglass on there and I got it sanded. I just hit it with the DA with 80 grit on the inside of the doors. I got my Duraglass sanded on this. I used my inline sander, my little short guy. It's a little Craftsman there. I used that. And I got the Duraglass shaped in the way I wanted it. And now I got my first coat of Bondo over the repair area. And yes, I said Bondo. I resorted to some Bondo. I had it laying around, so I said, okay, I'll use it. So it's real Bondo. I just mixed it with, I did mix it with a little bit of that Platinum Plus, just to make it a little bit nicer. But, yeah, I got the other two doors. When I did, my Bondo coat, I had a little left over, and this door was a little low, so I just threw a little bit in there. That's the only door I did it. I still got to DA that Bondo down, but I DA'd the door glass down on both of these doors. Give it some light here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But yep, we're just having a good old sanding party over here. I'm blocking away at my repair area over here. Let me think about this for a second. I'm gonna set you guys up. You can watch me block for a little while if you want. That's up to you guys. Let me get a pair of vice grips here and I'll set you up somewhere. Oh yeah. It'll be real exciting, you know. Blocking a panel. Let me get you set up. Oh yeah, there you go. Just set you up over here. Drop every fucking goddamn thing I own. Oh yeah. I don't know how much you'll see. I'll probably block it all, but turn on the front display and I'll see what you can see. Now where the hell did I put my block? Oh yeah. I just had it. Here it is. Holy hell. What I just do, I think I've showed you guys before, I just do my crisscross in here. Try to get a block the size of the repair area. A little bigger is always nice, but this is the biggest block I have, so I'm making do with it. Feeling good, feeling good. Okay, I'm sure you guys are bored by now. Well, I'm getting there pretty good, so I don't know, I'm going to turn you guys off and finish doing what I'm doing. Obviously here, you can see my low spot, so I'll be putting another coat of Bondo on top of this. And right here is a high spot, so I'll be tapping that down. But other than that, everything's going good so far, no complaints. Trying to get this thing in primer tonight. Okay guys, now it's the glaze. All of that from here down is going to be chip guard, so I only put the glaze on the top there where it's going to get painted. That's the only place that needed glaze. I'm going to knock that down real quick with 180, finish it off with 220, and then that's going to be getting 2K primer. I think I'm just going to 2K primer the whole repair area on this quarter panel. Or yeah, cab corner rocker panel I should say. Where the fuck did I get quarter panel from? Excuse me. But yep, that's going to get 2K primer. And then I'm going to mask off these, and they're not going to get any primer at all. They just got Duraglass and they're going to get chip guard. That's it. And then paint and clear on top of that. I keep saying chip guard, but it's what is it? Where did I put the can? It's rocker panel coating. So I guess you could call it chip guard. I've been, but I'm gonna knock that down real quick, and then I'll probably turn you guys on when I start spraying that rocker panel coating on the doors. Okay guys, let me turn this down. Here we go. I'm gonna put my coat of shit on there. Just gonna do a Nice light and easy coat. Set you guys up here somewhere. Something. Somehow, some way. If I can figure it out. Sideways cam. Awesome. Alright, it's as good as you're getting. First coat, I just go really light because that'll give you your texture. And that's it. I don't know if you can see how bumpy that is, but it's pretty nice and bumpy, and as it dries it does smooth out. That's why I say your first coat go really light, because it's going to look really textured, but as it dries it smooths out. If you just go for one thick coat, it smooths out so smooth you might as well, you know, it just looks weird. Chip guard's meant to be textured, but yeah, so that's all there is to that. Turning on for a second coat, I guess. Okay guys, I am getting ready to spray my primer surfacer, and I use a 1/4 tip. I'm actually using a fucking Harbor Freight gun. Oh yeah. I got the fin turned down nice and narrow, and I got the fluid opened all the way up. So here we go. That's it, nothing special. Everything above the chip guard, I tried to make sure it was nice, which it looks nice, and below the chip guard I just smoothed over. Didn't worry about pinholes or anything where the chip guard's gonna go. Let me give you some light maybe. There's a couple little divots, but that's all gonna get covered with chip guard. But where there is no chip guard up here, oh yeah, looking good. I think this is going to be a good repair here. But on that note, let me show you the second coat of chip guard. Same thing as the first, really. Second coat, you can spray it a little heavier than the first. Yep. So that's what I'm up to, guys. And I finally got her in primer, which was my goal tonight. So she can be painted tomorrow, and the people can have their truck back on Sunday. So this was a quick in and out. And yeah, my buddy's coming over to paint it tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to get you any video on painting or not. He's kind of camera shy, doesn't like to be on the camera. So whatever, I'll turn you guys on and give you a final shot when I get my third coat. I'm going to put one more coat of chip guard on, and then I'm going to do probably 2 more coats of primer over top of that. So I'll turn you on when those coats are done. It's pretty much going to look the same as it does right now, but you'll be able to see it. Okay guys, done. Took the masking off and everything. Got my primer on. Looks like a hard edge, but it's really a soft edge because all my coats are inside of one another. Turn the light on. There's the Duraglass chip guard look. I went right to the bottom of that line there. Try to get you a close up of the texture. Nothing special.
With Rock 99.3 and 103.7 WZXR. And check us out on the World Wide Web at WZXR.com.
Texture's not too bad. Once it's painted white, you'll barely even be able to tell that that's there. And it saves a lot of headaches. I mean, I finished that shit in 80 grit and sprayed that on there because it doesn't matter. So that saved a lot of fucking work on my half. It's 2:30 in the morning right now, which would make it Saturday morning. I got 10 hours in this so far to get it to the point it is right now, which is pretty much, I just gotta scuff that primer, block that real quick, and you gotta scuff this before you paint it. Scuff, block, scuff, and mask, and shoot it. So I did my part. Tomorrow my buddy will come over and mask it up and paint it. Yes sir. But I'm glad I got her in primer there. That's always a good thing. She looks good down the side. Yep. But my ass is going to fucking bed. I'll probably upload this in the morning, so, well, it is the morning, so I'll upload this later. See you later, guys. Hey guys, what's up? Pulled the truck outside when the sun was out to try to warm it up a little bit, just for the hell of it. But I blocked my primer all nice, and I got my chip guard on. Looking good. Scuffed it all up on the bottom of the doors, and we're gonna mask her off and paint her. But my buddy came over and dropped off the paint and shit that he's gonna be painting it with. He brought over a new clear I never used before. He likes it, I guess. It's supposed to be a speed clear, like 30-minute clear or some shit. I don't know. It's got some TranStar Euro Quick Clear Coat. It's a 2-to-1. It says can be buffed in 2 hours or less. I don't know. It's supposed to be some good stuff, I guess. I have no idea. It's an acrylic urethane for base coat clear coat systems. Can be used with all solvent and water-based base coats. All automotive refinishing as well as trucks equipment, blah blah blah. Can be buffed in 2 hours at 75 degrees. Yeah. It says buff and polish and deliver the vehicle in the same day. Cool. He's got a whole gallon of that in here. He's got his Binks. Oh yeah. This stuff must be the paint. Oh, look at all this activator. Holy shit. Got a whole fucking thing of activator there. Holy hell, that's a lot of activator. That's fast activator. He's got a whole fucking thing of slow activator too. Holy shit. I wonder where he got that from. It's covered in dust. He must have had it for a while. Yep, some scuff pads and whatnot, but that's cool. We'll see how that works. But yeah, I gotta pull this thing in here again and start masking her up. I'll show it to you when she's done. Base coat. Hey guys, look at that. We got it all done with the in clear. Looking good. Got the doors here done. What I didn't tell you guys before was, before we paint this, when we remask it, we mask about, I'd say about a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch above where we chip guarded. That way it totally gets covered with clear. But yeah, she looks pretty good. You can't really tell with the chip guard, you know. Looks pretty damn nice. Oh yeah. And around the edges, when you do it like this and you don't do the outside or nothing, when you get to the edges, look at the colors off though. You guys see the difference in the color? I don't know what he's gonna do about that. That's why I like not painting them, because that's not my headache. And he's the one that has to deliver the car to the customer, so I'm pretty sure they'll let it slide. But you can just see the colors off. He looked up the color in the computer and there was like 3 different variances, and the more redder had more stars on it, like it was more popular, so that he went with the most popular color, I guess. But you see here on the edge of the door, you see the chip guard edge there? Yep, that's nothing. You just take a little wipe all with thinner and you wipe the edge of the door and it gets rid of that line for you. No big deal there. But went out shopping with the old lady today, did a little grocery shopping, and along the way I found some things at the end of people's driveways for free. First thing I saw was this Craftsman weed eater. Oh yeah, nice little jobby. It's not getting fuel. I took out the spark plug, it has spark. So next thing I did was I took some of this intake cleaner and I dumped it down the spark plug holder. It started right up. So I'm pretty sure it's just something stupid. It's almost out of gas, so first thing I'm going to do is try to fill up the gas tank, see if that helps. If nothing, then I'm going to take the carburetor off of it and the fuel pickup hose out of the gas tank, make sure everything's clean. I'm sure she'll run great after that. Second thing I found, yeah, push mower, guys. Sitting at the end of someone's driveway in their front yard. No good. Bollins. Nice little fucking 4.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. Side discharge. It's a Bollins. It's a nice brand. The tires are a little loose. The wheels, they're a little loose. I can tighten them up. That ain't no big deal. Yeah, I found this thing. The pull cord here was pulled all the way out and just wrapped around this handle. And you know how they have those little metal crimper stoppers on the cord? Well, that was, it looked like it moved down to where when you pulled it, you only had about a foot of pull, which I'm sure was annoying to whoever put it out at the end of the road and couldn't get it to start because they didn't have enough pull. But shit, all I did was I took my side cutters right there, and I took that damn little crimpy metal piece off of the fucking thing, and the rope went right back in. As soon as I saw the rope hanging out, I thought for sure the spring had sprung or something, and I was gonna have to wind that all back up. But fuck no. All I had to do was take the little metal fucking clip off of her. Man, I can never get this fucking thing to stand anywhere I want to. But all I had to do was take that little fucking clip off of her. I had a pair of vice grips out here from yesterday. But oh, bitch. Sorry guys, hold on a second. There we go. Alright. There goes my camera. Ah, man. What the shit? It's time for a tripod. Time for a fucking tripod. Anyway. Oh my god. There you go. Fuck it. You can see. All I did was take that little crimpy thing off the rope. So I got more of a pull. And it already even had gas in it. Doesn't even seem to have any carburetor issues. Starts right up and runs pretty fucking good. I already mowed some grass with it. Mows great. I have a rider mower. I don't use the push mower, so I guess you'll just sit around, but fuck, who doesn't want a running push mower laying around? It's a good backup. I found one other thing. I didn't even look at it yet. We'll check it out. Yep, a little garden sprayer. Found this little garden sprayer, the same place I found the weed whacker. Ortho Roundup grab and go sprayer. I see though that it's missing the wand, so we'll have to see if we can get a replacement wand for it, or maybe we can rig up something with a blowgun or something. Maybe, I'm sure if I hook up a little blowgun to that rubber hose like this. Yeah, can't even find my blowgun, or even an old spray gun. Fuck, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, weed whacker and the mower were good enough for me. If this garden sprayer don't work out, I don't care. But I just thought I'd share that with you, and the truck's done. So when I take all the masking off and put that side step back on the truck and get her outside in the daylight tomorrow, I'll show you guys a video of her all finished right before she's ready to get the fuck out of here. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the great comments. Cool. on to the next one. We got a an accurate TL coming that has some scratches on the bumper cover. Real easy job, in and out in a day. All you gotta do is DA it, and my buddy's gonna come over and he's gonna do his nice little spot in jobs. You know, I'm not that good at spotting, so I'm glad he's around. But yeah guys, I'll catch you later.